Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you? And Happy New Year, first of all.
Happy New Year, ma'am. Wish you a very happy New Year and prosperous one. Thank you very much
Thank
for wishing me and for asking my days. So I'm doing great. My days are going good, and I'm very happy that I could meet you here. Uh, so yeah, it's very good.
Okay. And thank you so much for reaching out and wanting to have a conversation. It's been a while. We are trying to connect to each other, but we couldn't meet because of some reasons, and we made it today, right? So I'm glad
Yes,
that we are here.
yes,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. So,
So,
sir,
yeah,
yeah,
please
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. So I want to start with our formal introduction. Could
Mhm.
you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. So
Okay.
my name is Subhash Pal, and I live in Guwahati in the state of Assam. And
Okay.
I'm a retired government servant. And I am
Okay.
very much interested in learning spoken English, and that's why I have been trying this to learn this language, speaking with many tutors and sometimes with co-learners also.
Mhm.
And I like to watch these cricket matches, and I love
Oh,
to travel. So these
oh,
are
that's nice.
the things that I love to do. And if you
Okay.
ask me about my family members, then I would say that we are four members in our family.
Mm-hmm.
My wife, my son, daughter, and I. So this is all about me.
Nice, very nice. Even here as well. We are also four members, my husband, me, and my two kids. Okay.
Okay,
Then as we are meeting for the first time, so I would like to also introduce myself, right?
sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I am Mohsina and I am also from Assam. Moreover, I'm a homemaker, mother of two kids. Additionally, I guide some learners, some beginners and intermediate learners since January this year. On top of that, I run my YouTube channel by the name of English with Mosina. I would like to know about your journey of learning this language and what motivated you and when did you start learning this language?
Okay. So first of all, I love this language, and that's why I
Okay.
want to learn this language. So I studied in Bengali medium school. So I never got a chance to speak in English, though I
Mm-hmm.
wanted. So it so
Mm-hmm.
happened at the later part of my life when I was doing job. So there were some occasions where I had to speak in English, but I couldn't. So there were some embarrassing position also that I had to face. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why then I thought that I should learn this language. But at that time, the opportunity that we have nowadays, like online coaching, etc.,
Exactly.
those things were not there. So I got stuck. I couldn't, even though I wanted, but I could not learn. So
Mm-hmm.
it so happened during lockdown time. So there was everything closed. My office was also closed, so I had to be there at home for long hours a day. That time I started watching YouTube videos, and while doing so, I came across one video
Mm-hmm.
that one student uploaded, and he was speaking with one of the tutors of Clippingo
Mm-hmm.
platform.
Okay.
So that generated interest in me to learn again. So I
Mm-hmm.
also started taking session with
Okay.
tutors.
When was that time? Was it 1 year
It
ago?
has been, yeah, it
Mm.
has been long actually. In my case,
Oh,
I have been doing it for long. Now it is more than 4 years.
oh, okay,
So
okay.
whenever there was any tutor available, I thought that I can take session with them. So I
Okay.
booked a session, and that's how I'm continuing till now. But
Mm,
at that
okay.
time, when I started, I was very nervous. I was a camera shy person.
Mm-hmm.
So before beginning of any session, I was really, I mean, sometimes I trembled before facing the tutor on camera. But gradually, after taking 3, 4 sessions, the tutors are so kind and they made the session so comfortable for me that the
Mm.
hesitation or the fear that I had, it's evaporated
Went by.
thereafter. So
Mhm.
I gained the confidence little by little. Now I am confident, but still I
Mm.
get stuck while speaking. But I don't
Okay.
mind now.
Mm.
Whatever maybe I will just continue to do. I
Exactly.
don't bother about the mistakes. So that much confidence I have gained.
Exactly, and we shouldn't bother much. Although just we should try to evaluate and introspect that where we have to work on. But when it comes to making mistakes, everyone makes mistakes, and it is not our mother tongue, right? It is a foreign
Yes,
language. Although we want to speak English a lot, but somehow we have to speak in our mother tongue most of the time, right? So
yes,
that's why
yes,
it takes time. And when you have the confidence and when you don't bother about the judgment of other people, then only you can continue this journey and you can elevate your skill. Otherwise, what will happen? You will think much, and when you feel nervous, you make more mistake. Everyone, it happens to
yes,
everyone. When we
yes, right.
think much about our mistakes and when we get nervous, we make lots of mistakes. We are not able to recall the words. We get stuck, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
apart from practicing with the tutors, do you practice with any co-learners in any platform, or do you have any groups?
No, I don't speak on any group, but I do search for good learn. I mean, good people who speak very well because I can learn something from them. So I don't take any session on a random basis, but whenever I see someone who fascinates me, like in your case. So the other day I was watching one of your videos. So the way you speak, it really impressed me, and I wanted to have a session with you. So I'm lucky to have this session with you. The way you speak, I really, I mean, it fascinates me. The way calm and composed manner. So there are very few co-learners. The way that you speak. So I always do that. Sometimes I don't get response also. So there are some occasion it happened earlier. So I
Okay.
wanted to have session with someone. I sent mail. I did not
Mhm.
get a response, but in your case, you are very kind enough to respond me immediately. So thank you very much for that.
You're most welcome, and I would like to thank you for your lovely and kind words, whatever you have said. Yeah, okay. And I respect, and when I got message from you, I also feel that it is my honor that you are texting me and I'm able to talk to someone senior to me. I can learn from you. So you can share some of your experiences regarding this language journey as well, that what were the challenges you have faced and what is the importance of this language. Simultaneously, you can share some of your experience to youth people who want to get success in their life. What do you think? And whatever you want to share, you can share. Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to this language, particularly English, so in our country, particularly India, we have a very good impression that if somebody knows English, they are someone to be reckoned with. So
Yes.
if
Mm-hmm.
I cannot speak English and somebody can speak English, so we look at them. They are ahead of us. They sometimes we feel
Yes.
that they are out of my league. So
Mm-hmm.
that's happened in India. In other countries, it is not like that because if you think about China or Russia or Germany,
Mm-hmm.
they take their own uh,
Yes. Language.
language ahead of other languages. So
Oh. Mm-hmm.
since we are living in this country and if you know English, you are in an advantageous position in case of getting a job, or if you are already in a job, so you want promotion. So that also matter, particularly in private companies, because there are some employees who have to deal with the foreign clients. So in that case, it becomes necessary to learn to know this language. Otherwise, they cannot improve in their career. So
True.
that's what it is very important. So again, in my case, what difficulties I faced, one thing I can share with you. I
Mm-hmm.
that was way back. I just joined a class that is ICW Intermediate. So there were many students who were all employees in some companies or some banks, etc. And they used to come in the evening to take classes. So I was among all of them. So all of them knew how to speak English. So when class started, the
Mm-hmm.
professor was there. He would deliver lectures in English, and whenever is any query, you have to ask in English. So sometimes it so happened, even though I wanted to ask something, I couldn't because I did not know how to speak English. And
Okay.
one day it so happened again that teacher asked me and I had to give answer, but I could not, and that was very embarrassing. So
Mm-hmm.
then I felt that it is very necessary to learn this language, even in case of my job when I was in service. So there were also some occasion I had to speak in English. There were meetings, but I could not do much. So it
Mm-hmm.
was always in me that I should learn this language. So the youngsters who want to learn this language, they should shed their inhibition. They should start immediately,
Mm-hmm.
and no matter what the other people say, you
Mm-hmm.
forget about them. You just start, and you have to be very patient, and you have to be your effort should be in consistent manner, so then
Mm-hmm.
only you will be able to succeed. Otherwise, it will be very difficult because if we don't practice, particularly speaking part, so we
Mm-hmm.
will not be able to speak fluently. And that
Mm-hmm.
misconception I had. So I was good at writing in English while at office because it was necessary. I had to do that. So I had the
Mm-hmm.
misconception that if I knew how to write, I would be
All
able
right.
to speak. So I
Speak.
thought I would
Okay.
be able to speak, but when it came to speaking, I was at total zero. So
Mm-hmm.
I had to change my mindset, and then I started speaking part, and now I'm here. At least I could speak with some tutors or people. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned already, that you started this in the year 2022. So it took
Yes.
only 2 years to reach to this level. I would say that you are in a very good level while speaking. Not only the way you speak, the intonation, melodious, like voice modulation, or like this pronunciation, everything quite okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how come that you have learned this within that short period of time? So did you practice? On, I know that you practice on a regular basis consistently, but it took long hours every day. Did you practice every day long hours, or how did you practice? If you could share.
Actually, yeah, as a matter of fact, it is my enthusiasm and zest to learn this language. So, when I started learning this language, as I told you, I started listening a lot. When it comes to speaking, I could not speak much because we don't have many people with whom we can practice. And being a mother, having two kids, even it becomes quite difficult for me to give time for my speaking. But when it comes to listening, it is feasible for me because I can use my earphone while doing the chores, while cooking. So I can say that maybe I used to listen at the beginning 4, 5, 6 hours in a day. I consumed a lot. Then when I started thinking in my mind, it also the most of the time goes in my mind English language only. I think most of the time in English that okay, I have done this thing today. These are the things I need to do. Then I started a journey with one of my cousins, and he was good at English. So that's why some of the mistakes since the beginning I did not make because I was making some kind of mistakes. I think you must have noticed as well. I do make mistake, then I do mistake. I can't able to do. He don't know. These are the mistakes also I was making at the beginning, and he was rectifying. And I had the terrible pronunciation as well. So, there are so many people who start learning this language with some other beginners, then it takes lots of time for them because they are not able to give the feedback to each other. They don't understand, right? So I
Yes.
started my journey with someone expert in this language. Later on, I joined one tutor as well, from whom also I learned many things. Then I started using Ace Fluency application, where I found some tutors and some good speakers. I started taking the feedback. In this way, I can say that I devoted much time. Still, I devote time to this language now because it has become my not only passion, I can say my profession as well. As I have started guiding some learners, so I give time. I take the help from tutors as well, although I don't take for long period of time, but couple of months I take the help. I ask them my queries, my lackings, I share with them, and they guide me, and then I just put my effort. It becomes effortless and easy if you have someone who can give you feedback, who can show you the correct path.
Yes, yes, sure. And one thing you rightly mentioned that the common mistake, particularly that one, I do mistake. So
Mm,
it's a very common. Many of the even in some cases tutors also say like that, say
mm,
do mistake. So yes,
mm.
so you have caught the right thing and you have corrected it. So that's good.
Yes, because when you talk to someone who is better than you and that person tells you that here you are making mistake, next time when you start speaking that particular thing, it comes in your mind, okay, no, this one I have to say in this way. It has helped me a lot. That's why I never feel hesitation to get the feedback from that person who is better than me. It has helped me. Literally, it has helped me.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we should. We should accept. So it is for the betterment of our because if we
Mm.
get feedback and no matter whether he is younger or older than us, it doesn't matter. We
Does
can
not
learn
matter.
from a young boy or young girl also. So far we can learn from them, it is good for us. So we should always accept if there is any feedback that is a positive one, constructive one, we should accept and we should act on that also. So that's what you are doing. Nice to know that, and you are getting the result for that. So you have mentioned that you are tutoring also
Mm.
to the beginners. So when did you start and how it is going?
I started since January. What happened as
Last
I,
January.
yes, last
One
January.
year, one year.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
last January. So, since so far I have been giving classes to most of the homemakers, and some were also students. They were pursuing graduation or masters. But now I'm thinking I want to learn more so that I can also teach or guide the intermediate learner or upper intermediate learner, and how to crack the interview, how to give the presentation. And so that's why I'm thinking in this way, and it is going good. Still, I do have some students, but people that didn't know about me because I didn't have any kind of YouTube channel. Now I'm getting approaches from some learners, but previously some of my friends and from them some other friends, they got to know me that I'm learning this language. In this way, I got some students. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, because of your YouTube channel, I could know about you, so I could approach you. That is one of the. I also do upload when I take session with these tutors of some platform. So I
Okay.
just upload, and I don't do much. I just upload. I just want to get if somebody watch and want to connect with me, and for the purpose of practice, I want to I want to do this. So that's what
Okay.
I do.
That means you also have YouTube channel related to
Yes,
English.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. So it's my name only, Subhaspal,
Awesome.
and my
Okay.
purpose is like this. I just upload, and if somebody watch and want to connect with me, so
You can
I'll
practice.
get the opportunity, yeah, for
Mhm.
practice. Yes.
Mhm. I thought that if I open my YouTube channel, then people would get to know about me. And previously, I do have some female friends with whom only I was practicing in my comfort zone, through WhatsApp video call or sometimes normal call only. But I was not practicing in this way, this kind of conversational videos. So I thought that if I start talking to people through video call, I can boost my confidence level, right? So
Sure,
that's why I
sure.
thought that, and I will get to know about different people, different culture, different thing. Because of my YouTube's, now I'm connecting to you. We are both are from Assam. So
Awesome.
we are feeling glad. And before talking to you, I was talking to one another YouTuber. She is also from Assam. So
Okay.
before I don't didn't know about her. Right now
Uh,
she is living in Uttar Pradesh. So
okay.
I felt so happy that we both are from Assam and both are YouTuber. We are in both in the same boat, right? So that's why.
Yes, yes. And if you want to, there is one teacher. Now she takes session also, but he started like us, and she has improved a
Okay,
lot.
ma'am. No, no.
Her channel name is Try to Thrive. So if
Mm,
you get
yeah,
an
I know her.
opportunity, you
Mm.
can have a session with her. She is very good, and the way she speak like you, so you would love to have a session with her definitely.
Yeah, her name is Rajni Burma. I
Rajni
know, yeah.
Verma. Uh,
Rajni Burma, I know Ashutosh. When I started my journey of learning this language, then I started watching Ashutosh videos. So I know him. I'm thinking that to message to him to connect one day. And
okay.
Karishma Sohan. So when
Yes,
I started
Karishma
learning
Chauhan.
this language, then I also watched her videos.
And you will also get many requests from many people because the way you speak that attracts people and they want to speak. And that's why. So now just you have started. Later, it will so happen that you will be flooded with emails, and
Oh
at
my God.
some point you will be you will find it difficult to answer to each and everyone.
Mm.
That happens because gradually you will get the popularity, and definitely you will reach to that level.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm thinking that I want to do both kind of videos. For example, solo videos also I'm making whatever the
Hmm.
experience, because I started from scratch. I studied in Assamese medium school and college. So I started
Okay.
entirely. So when I started my journey, I even could not understand while reading English books. So it was difficult for me for writing in English, reading in English, all the things I have learned. So I have put in lots of hard work here. So I know if someone is also like me who wants to start from the beginning and scratch, I can share my own experience so that they can also get some motivation and path that in which way we can also go and we can also improve our English. So that's why I'm making both solo videos as well, simultaneously as I am also getting messages, and I am also texting some other people as well who are already expert in this language. In this way,
Yeah.
I'm thinking no, because talk making a solo video is a different thing. When it comes to conversing like this way, it is also a different thing. So if I want to become more confident in these two ways, so I should do both. I'm thinking in this way.
Yeah, because when you are making solo videos, so you can edit it, you can stop it wherever you want, and you can begin it again. But when you are speaking with someone, so you don't have that facility. So that is the difference. And if the more you will speak with the learners or the tutors, the more proficiency you will be, proficient you will be.
Okay, then, sir, it was very nice talking to you. I had enjoyed thoroughly this session, and I hope that we'll meet soon in future. Yeah,
Sure, sure,
thank you
sure, ma'am.
so much.
So I am also very happy to have this session, and I thank you again for responding to my request, and thank you for all this the session. Thank you very much,
Mhm.
ma'am.
You are most welcome, and good night. Happy New Year.
Good night. Happy New Year.